If you want 10 more, hopefully, helpful hints and hacks, stay tuned. Dummy cords are great for not losing your kit. However, they can turn into spaghetti junction if you've got more than one item in one pocket. So roll up the cord, make a loop, put it over the roll up, pull it tight. It's there in your pocket, it's easy to get to and easy to pull out. If you need to tie a knife to a dummy cord, one way to do it is to use the spring from a clothes peg. Put the prongs in either side of the hole drilled through the handle of the knife. It'll hold by the strength of the spring. Then attach the cord to the spring and to your jacket. This will also work if you have indentations on either side of the knife, but the hole does not go through fully. If you've lost the aglet on the end of your shoe or bootlace and you can't get the cord through the hole, try using some shrink wrap tubing. Cut it to length, put it over the cord, shrink it by using a lighter. It's cheap, it's easy, it works. If you're going to go covert wild camping, good luck to you. But if you want to remain undetected and not be sued for trespass, there's a couple of things you need to do. 1. Have good light and sound discipline, especially at night. The other 2 are don't leave litter lying around where people will see it. And don't use blue tents or tarps. They don't match nature at all. They stand out, especially to the trained eye. Someone has spent a lot of time constructing this shelter. However, if they'd used green and not blue tarps, nobody would have spotted it. Using the grey side of the tarp was a good idea, as the grey matched the colour of the soil. The green too was good, as it matched the evergreen vegetation. However, it was blue that spoiled everything and attracted my attention. A good set of work spoilt by lack of attention to detail. If you want to record it so it doesn't fade, use a pencil. If you want to keep it with your notepad, wrap the pencil in adhesive material, stick to the notepad, cover it over with some more tape to hold it down. If you're running out of toothpaste for whatever reason, in whatever situation, there's a number of things you can do. First of all, use the toothbrush handle to scrape as much toothpaste towards the spout as possible. When that doesn't work anymore, cut the tube in half. You should find enough toothpaste in either half to get one good brushing. You can also use the part of the tube with the spout as a funnel for filling stoves. If you think your toothpaste tube is empty, scrape it, cut it, and put the brush inside to see how much it can collect. Rivets are great for joining two things together. You can use pop rivets, you can use hot rivets, but perhaps the easiest and most useful is to use leather rivets. They're cheap, they're easy to obtain off the internet, and you can use them for a whole host of purposes. You can join two sheets of leather, or you can use them for webbing, and if you've got two pieces of metal and there's a hole in them, you can use them there too. All you need is a hammer and something to make a hole in the material. For example, my folding spoon-fork combination was so loose it was useless. So I took out the old fastening, put in a rivet, whacked it down, And now I've got a usable utensil. Just think outside of the box, because there are so many things you can do with leather rivets. Look after your kit when you come back from the field. Somebody didn't. The zip jammed, and I got it at a reduced price at a car boot sale. To get the zip running again, I soaked it with WD-40 and left it for a couple of hours. Once I got it moving, which was quite difficult, I went over the teeth with a candle stub. Worked the zip up and down. Result, a zip that works on a cheap but expensive rucksack. If you need to go covert, you do everything you can not to be seen. Sometimes you want to be seen. One way to do this is to get some tape from an old high-vis jacket, stitch it onto some Velcro, and then use it on garments and rucksacks. This will shine when any light hits it. Another method is to use glow tent poles. Fix them to your rucksack during the day, let them charge up, and at night you will be visible. Both these methods work passively. Once they're in place, there's nothing you need to do about it. So it's easy, it's inexpensive, and it doesn't require power. Be safe, be seen. Clean as a whistle? Or maybe not. If you had a group out and they've all had a whistle, or you've left yours mouldering in the bottom of a rucksack, how clean are they? Use an old toothbrush to get rid of the dirt, swill them out, put them in a container, drop in some denture tablets. Then your whistle will be as clean as a whistle. So get your gear together, get out there, get training. You know it makes sense. It will serve you well.